need to call Biden a criminal. Why is that?
He is a criminal. He's a criminal. He got caught. Read his laptop. And you know who's a criminal? You're a criminal for not reporting it. You are a criminal for not reporting it. Let me tell you something. Joe Biden is a criminal, and he's been a criminal for a long time. And you're a criminal in the media for not reporting it. Good luck, everyone.
Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear. Together, we will make America great again.
What's going on, everyone? It's CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I have a lot to say tonight, and I'm happy all of you are joining us. Look at that chat. Look at the 199s. Look at all of you just loving every second of this, the enthusiasm, the excitement. It's all here, and we are going to have a fun show tonight. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are excited. And then after that, we're doing a gaming stream. That's right. We're doing a gaming stream. And then I see my boy CKN is already dropping challenges for me. How much for an 8-hour stream? You want another 8-hour stream? 8 hours. I don't know if I could do that tonight, but I would be willing to commit to an 8-hour stream tomorrow. If we can match what we made last CobraCast in Super Chats, I will do a whole 8-hour stream tomorrow. I might even go 10 hours tomorrow. 10-hour gaming stream tomorrow. Let's go. I'll do 10 hours tomorrow. We'll see. Tagged you in a post on Twitter, says Jared the American. Thank you. Look at this, a $51.99 super chat. $51.99 from Swords and Starships, aka Captain Garrett Commander. I was so pissed at the FNT panel tonight. You are 100% right about the definition of pretentious. Nolan's too exceptional of a filmmaker to be pretentious. My Oppenheimer review on my channel, 9 out of 10 bars. See, that's the whole point. It's not that you don't have to like Nolan. You don't have to think he's the best, filmmaker of all time, whatever. He's not pretentious. It's such a normie take to say pretentious, because that's what people that don't understand his movies say. They say he's pretentious. No, you just don't understand his movies. It's the word pretentious means someone that's basically overshooting their ability. That is not what Nolan does. He is 100% not pretentious. You can never accuse him of that. But with that said, that's what we do on FNT. It's nerds fighting. That's what we do. Nerds fight. We fight about shit. And that's what we do. And, but yes, Oppenheimer is a fucking masterpiece. I also reject the it's too long. Do you know how we get to the point of the committee films, the MCU, the board meeting film of, hey guys, let's have a group roundtable and let's make a film based on demographics and a film based on how many people we can usher into the cinema and how many showings a day we can get. You get that with your roundtable MCU bullshit about we can't have a movie go over 2 hours and 12 minutes because the breakdown and how many showings. Nolan's like, I got a story to tell, and it's going to be 3 hours, and it's going to be rated R, and I'm just going to tell my story. That's what we give the vision back to the creator, give the vision back to the director, give the vision back to the person that's making the product, not the committee that says we have to cut the time down on these movies. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We cannot have that. We cannot have that at all. But that's what Friday Night Tights is all about, though. Nerd fighting, okay? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to fight because we're friends, and friends fight over shit. And that's what being a fan has always been about. It's about fighting over dumb shit or nerd shit or anything like that. That's what it should be about. And that's why Friday Night Tights is so damn fantastic. So shout out to my FNT brothers and sisters. Hayden Wayne 450. Hail CobraCast 199. Hail Snake Pit. Jeremy, what did you think of the movie The Imitation Game? A sort of a biopic about Alan Turing. Yeah, that was with Benedict Cumberbatch, right? Comparison to Oppenheimer. We need more longer CobraCast shows, but you're a busy man. AI running Twitter, scary thought. So I remember what, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I heard The Imitation Game was fantastic. I remember watching about the first 30 or 40 minutes of it on Netflix, I think, when it hit Netflix, and I never really got around to digging back into it because it was one of those movies that I wanted to. Some movies you can watch and still be on your phone. Some movies you can watch and still kind of like, oh, what's going on Twitter or Facebook. Other movies you need to really plug in. And I recognized that was a movie I was like, I need to sink time into that. So I have not finished it. I've heard wonderful things about this movie. I've heard excellent things about this movie. But I have not finished it at all. And but I have heard people bring up somebody was talking about this the other day. I want to say it was in the comment section of Critical Drinkers review of Oppenheimer. And people were talking about the Imitation Game. I don't know how long this movie was. I can't remember. But and from what I understand, Benedict Cumberbatch am I right about that? He's in the movie, if I'm not mistaken. And he got really good feedback for his portrayal. And I've heard nothing but good things about this movie. Nothing but good things about this movie. So I will put that one on, especially because I'm in that mode now of like watching Oppenheimer. And I mean, I just thought Oppenheimer, I just thought it was such a damn good movie. But I also did not think it would be doing as well as it's doing right now. It's crushing it at the box office. It's going to be over 300 million this weekend. It's a 3-hour biopic, rated R. It's insane. It's Nolan's best opening ever outside of The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. That is crazy. It is crazy. But Barbie 100% boosted Oppenheimer. No doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. But what's happening is that the people that are seeing Oppenheimer are loving it. Like, the feedback for the movie's been incredible, which shocked me. I thought more people be turned off by Oppenheimer than doing see it. I mean, it's a movie. It's not about bombs. It's not about war. It's not about explosions and all of that. It's literally about Oppenheimer. That's what it's about. And there's not like any action. There's no big fights. There's no big. It's really dialogue. That's all it is. Really, really is. So it's out there and it's blowing up and it's doing really, really well. And another film that's doing really, really well, and I think is far more important than Oppenheimer or anything we're getting right now, is Sound of Freedom, as I tweeted out right here. Sound of Freedom is the most important film in decades. This is undeniable, and it is absolutely undeniable. Sound of Freedom is crushing it right now. Everything that I'm seeing, it's getting international releases. It's blowing up like crazy. And right now it's at about 140 million domestically, which is crazy because it's on a $14 million budget. Now it's getting international releases, and it has to be talked about. If I'm going to criticize somebody for things, then I have to give respect. I have to give respect when respect is due. And that's exactly what I will do. We are going to watch this video from Drunk 3PO because Tim Pool gave a shout out to my boy, Eric July, and the Rippaverse. That's right. And this could open up massive, massive opportunities for Rippa and for so many other people. Let's watch Drunk 3PO's video.
It's from ISOM and ISOM 2. The sky's the limit for Eric July and the Rippaverse. So a lot of people have been wondering what could possibly be next. We know he's launching multiple different books with different writers and artists, and it's awesome to see. But last night on Tim Pool's show, they were talking with Angel Studios, the studios that brought Sound of Freedom to the big screen. They got it from Disney and put it on the big screen. And this is what they had to say about Eric July and ISOM.
Rippaverse, Eric July's comic book stuff.
Rippaverse. Oh, wow.
Yeah, why don't you guys, make
we somebody can connect us.
Yeah. Make movies based off.
I follow Eric on Twitter, but I haven't connected with him yet.
Come on, Eric.
Take one of it. I'm not super familiar with this comic book series other than the massive success he's had with it.
He has, yeah.
And then make a movie based on these characters.
Could be fun.
And take over the superhero genre away from the weird stuff that's been going on.
Well, Angel Studios said, we just need to be connected. We follow each other on Twitter. So here you go, Angel Studio. Eric July says the flip phone is wide open. Let's make this happen. I'm so proud of Eric July and everyone over there on Rippaverse. This is awesome to see.
Hell yeah.
I'd love to see ISOM on the big screen. But what do you guys think? Do you think this could happen? Do you think this is the right studios to bring it right to the mainstream? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Then after that, someone connect Achromatic Chronicles Blue with Angel Studios so we can get that on the mainstream. Oh, wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm actually...
Shout out to Drunk 3PO. So that's huge. I mean, again, as much as I've, kind of had my criticisms of Tim, I will 100% give him credit where credit's due. And I'm kind of beyond the whole, anti-Tim Pool stuff at this point. I'm not looking to make amends. Not that he even knows who I am. I'm just saying it's time to move on. Bigger fish to fry. Tim does a good job. I've always said that. I will always stand by the fact that I think he does a good job at the platform he's built. But I was very happy to see that. And it really was awesome. And hopefully something can come of that. But like Rippa is crushing it right now. He's had 2 multi-million-dollar campaigns in the last year with the Rippaverse and ISOM. And the sky is the limit for him. But if they can get some type of connection with movie studios and things like that, and full disclosure, we're doing everything we can on the Geeks and Gamers side, working with Eric and trying our best we can. I'm a massive believer in what he's doing with Rippaverse, and anything that we can do, any support we can offer it's 100%, you know, what we're willing to do anything we can, because a rising tide lifts all ships. And it would be nice if all creators kind of had that mentality to understand that it doesn't matter if somebody's getting more views than you, or it doesn't matter if somebody has more subs than you or getting more traction than you. The fact that it's possible should motivate you. You shouldn't be bitter because somebody else has more attention than you. You should be motivated by it, because independent content creation is the future. It's the future. It's going to be the future. The mainstream, the old guard is dying. And I think that that's going to apply to video games. That's going to apply to movies. That's going to apply to comics. And it's already applying to, media. The mainstream is just dying. And decentralized media, decentralized entertainment, that is the way of the future. And that is why the people continue to have their voices heard when you don't have the mainstream lying about it. Holy crap, guys. Meme TV for $100. Hail to the 199 Trump 2024. No breaks, all gas. Love Isom and Drunk 3PO's books. Hell yes. Woo! Meme TV doing great work over there. Listen, this is the thing. the DeSantis campaign, they seem to think that they try to do the meme stuff. MAGA memers are undefeated, okay? MAGA memers are undefeated. You will never compete with MAGA memers. It's not possible. It's not possible. Holy shit, man. And the fact every time the DeSantis people try to compete with MAGA memers, they get destroyed. It's so bad. It's so bad. As a matter of fact, on that note, I gotta find this one. I think I put it as a bookmark a while back. But MAGA memers are undefeated. Hang on. There's this one clip. It's a few days ago when I actually bookmarked it, so I'd have to go back and see if I can find it. But it was it's just these mannerisms from Ron DeSantis, man. It's the way he acts. It's his, yeah, here it is right here. Here it is. This is from, well, I don't know who the original one is, but like, just look at, thank you, Meme TV. Thank you. Look at this one right here. Okay. This is so good. Bookmarks. There we go. Okay. Right here. This is so good. This is so good.
Not here. Not here.
Listen to the music. Look at this. There you go. Oh my God. It's so good, dude. You're not going to defeat MAGA memers. He's just so cringy, man. He's so cringy. And the MAGA memers just take little cringe moments and then just meme him to hell. And the other element of it is Trump. It's just that Trump is such a freaking entertaining dude, and he's so authentic. So again, you have stuff like this, which, how do you think you're going to beat this guy right here when you can't teach this? This is just greatness.
When you said in that video that Ms. Leeds would not be your first choice, you were referring to her physical looks, correct?
Just the overall, I look at her, I see her, I hear what she says, whatever. You wouldn't be a choice of mine either, to be honest with you. I hope you're not insulted. I would not, under any circumstances, have any interest in you. I'm honest when I say it. She, I would not have any interest in.
You can't compete with that. You cannot compete with that under any circumstance whatsoever. Looks like our YouTube chat froze up again. It's so weird that YouTube chat keeps freezing up on me. Like, we get like nothing compared to the Timcast chat, and our chat still freezes up. I mean, I know our chat's fast for 1,000 people. Our chat is crazy fast, but it is 100% frozen right now. Look at this. Chat is frozen completely. Look at this. Chat's frozen. There it is. There it is. It's back. It's back. Finally. Look at that. Yeah, that's true. But back to Trump. Like, that's all right. Chat is back, baby. We're back. You can't stop us. You can't hold us down. You guys are crazy already. Look at this, man. All these big bombs you guys are dropping. Thank you so much. Mean TV says, let's see. That's from our team, my friend Miguel. Okay. So I saw the name in the top corner. So that's Miguel. All right. Right on, man. That's awesome. Yeah, the Meme TV crew crushing it. MAGA memers undefeated. You will not defeat MAGA memers. That is just a fact. It's a reality you have to accept. And I love it. I love everything I'm seeing. Since we're on that note, we did have these. I have not heard it yet, but Johnny MAGA uploaded this clip. This is, I believe, from today. And this is our boy Trump.
In the newest echelon poll of swing states, we're trouncing Biden by 7 points. In the big new premise poll, we're beating Biden 43-39, while DeSantis is losing to Biden 33-38. In other polls, I'm leading Biden by 6, 7, 8, and 11 points, while DeSantis is losing to Biden in all cases. I wouldn't take a chance on that one. I'm leading.
So I know the audio, I think the audio is only coming through one headphone right now for me, so it's probably going to be the same for you guys. So just heads up on that.
In the primary polls by 50 and 55% against him and others. And a poll just came out where I'm leading in Iowa. We love Iowa by 34 points. I'm leading in New Hampshire.
That is such a professional wrestling mentality. It reminds me of Mick Foley, you know, where wherever town they were at, Mick Foley would be like, it's great to be here in, you know, and he would name the city and get a sheep pop. And that's what Trump does. We're leading in Iowa. We love Iowa just to get the cheap pop. Because he's a master at this.
By 35 points. And I'm leading in South Carolina by over 30 points. And that's with two politicians running, as you know, from South Carolina, leading by substantially more than 30 points. And a poll just came out a few minutes before I got up here. And in Ohio, the great state of Ohio, we're leading by 52 points and beating Biden by 10 points. That's what we have to do. I'm the only Republican to win Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania in more.
Yeah, I have no idea what that disclaimer is. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, man. And of course, we all know that Trump is facing yet another indictment. And so this one, I guess they're trying to tie the insurrection to him. This is really their only play right now because the DeSantis campaign has fallen flat on his face. DeSantis is now in some polls third place behind Vivek and obviously Trump dominating. Everything that they have done, literally everything they have done, everything they have thrown at Trump has not worked. It's only worked in reverse for their intent, and it's only going to get significantly worse for them. So their final kind of play, at least at this point in time, is to tie the insurrection to Trump, even though there's video out there of him literally calling for peace. There's that. But now you have Ron DeSantis interviewing with Megyn Kelly today. Oh, yes, we got an interview with Megyn Kelly from Ron DeSantis because Ron DeSantis' campaign is struggling so much that he is now having to do interviews with Megyn Kelly. He was asked directly about if about the Trump situation, and this is how he
Trump could
answered.
be indicted again today over the January 6th behavior. How worried should he be?
Well, here's what I would say about this Department of Justice. I'm pledged to end the weaponization of government. I think that they have weaponized these agencies in ways that really hurts the cause of freedom. And it's not just about one person. It's about, do we have a rule of law? Or is it just about wielding power against people you don't like? And so,
non-fucking answer, by the way. And for those of you that are saying she's hot, she's hotter in person. I saw her at the Turning Point Action Summit. She's hotter in person.
so everything that happens in this case and others is seen, for me, is seen through that prism of a DOJ and FBI that have totally lost their way and have been weaponized against the public. I think in DC, there's a big problem that we have.
I agree with what you guys are saying. He looks a little pale. I don't know. Man, Trump's like nearly 80 and seems like he's running around like a 40-year-old. DeSantis looks like he's aged 20 years.
In terms of being able to get fair trials. If you are part of the swamp, when Durham went after that guy, he got acquitted. He had him dead to rights, but he got acquitted in front of a DC jury. If you're not part of the swamp, man, they will nail you to the wall for jaywalking. One of the things I want to do and work with Congress is to give Americans the right to remove a case if they're charged in DC federally, remove it to their home judicial district, because I think you'd get a fairer jury pool. I mean, that's a 95% very liberal.
This motherfucker still hasn't answered the question. This is why people love Trump. You ask Trump a question, he gives you an answer. Like, remember when they were like, with standing on the debate stage and it will interview not commit to, the nominee. Of course, Trump's the only one. This is why, man. He's dancing around the topic. This is why you are losing massively, DeSantis, because you're disingenuous and people see right through it. All people were looking for in that moment right there is for you to say, well, first of all, I don't see any reason to have to pardon Trump considering he did absolutely nothing wrong. But in the hypothetical sense that our the Biden's corrupt DOJ was to incarcerate the 45th president of the United States, you bet your ass I would, I would definitely pardon him under every single circumstance possible. That's it.
Liberal jury pool, and in a politically charged case, I don't think it's going to be fair, and that's an imbalance that we have where the swamp protects its own, so people are effectively immune because they can get acquitted in front of that jury. But then if you're challenging the swamp, man, they will nail you to the wall.
Given
a beard of shame candidate, Hailstorm. Looks like we got a beard of shame candidate right there, and Ron DeSanctimonious.
your views on the weaponization of government, would you commit to pardoning him on any federal charges against him?
Well, what I've said is very simple. I'm going to do what's right for the country. I don't think it would be good for the country to have an almost 80-year-old former president go to prison.
So that's a yes.
It doesn't seem like it would be a good thing. And I look at Ford, pardoned Nixon, took some heat for it. But at the end of the day, it's like, do we want to move forward as a country, or do we want to be mired in these past controversies? And I think the public wants a fresh start. I think they want somebody that's going to focus on their issues. We've had a lot that's happened over the last 5 or 6 years.
Another non-answer.
But going forward, we've got all these issues that we've got to deal with. But I've also said this on ending weaponization. We will wield the pardon power if normal Americans have been targeted unfairly. And what I'm going to look to see, okay, was there a separate standard of justice applied? As soon as the election's over, we want people to apply who may have been treated dissimilarly, and then you can go and do that appropriately. And then the flip side of that is people that are connected to the swamp are going to be held accountable. They are not going to get a lower standard of justice.
You said Trump should have done more on January 6th. Like what?
Well, look, I think it's been well documented, kind of his conduct when it first started. How
his conduct. Might as well just fucking put a D next to your name, Ron DeSantis. His conduct on January 6th. Holy shit.
How he sat there, could have obviously leaned in harder. I mean, even his own kids were texting saying, he needs to do more. He needs to do more. Is that criminal, though? I mean, that's the thing when you talk about a grand jury and a potential criminal indictment. I mean, you can identify flawed conduct, you can criticize his conduct, but you have to find a statute that was violated. And I think one of the dangers of what Garland's doing in this is they may be taking statutes from like Reconstruction era that was about making sure that freed slaves had civil rights, and they may apply that
Trying to repurpose.
to Trump on that. And that's the thing. When you have a situation where there's this political difference, nobody's above the law. I mean, you could be a Republican administration. Doesn't mean you can't prosecute a Democrat and vice versa. But the issue is, if someone robs a bank, we know that's a crime. You rob the bank. If they prove it up, then you're held accountable. To take a statute like conspiracy against rights and try to shoehorn in his conduct on January 6th, that is what's going to cause people to say, well, wait a minute, you're doing it. Yeah.
Do you see the?
I feel like Megyn Kelly was kind of checking out on his answers. I feel like Megyn Kelly was basically like, yeah. Now I haven't seen the whole interview. I've seen a couple of the clips, but that's kind of what it seemed like to me. It seemed like she was completely kind of checking out. Those were weak answers. They were terribly, terribly weak answers. And I don't know. I hope that she kind of grilled him a little harder, because that whole thing was built up to basically like she was saying he was dodging her, and then he finally agreed to it. So I don't know. Hopefully we get some more clips and see. I'm not going to sit through the whole damn thing. I'm definitely not going to do that. Let me get back over here. Okay. Let me catch up on some of these. You guys have been crazy today so far. They say podcasts are created equal. You look at CobraCast and it's already 66% better. Add 47th Battalion and the 199 and it's 312% better than Campia from Steiner Math. Holy shit. That is amazing. You know what? I'll take the copyright hit. We're going to play Snyder. We're going to play some Steiner Math. We're going to play some Steiner Math right now. Steiner Math is the greatest fucking thing of all time. Hang on, let me get to it. All right, here we go, baby. Steiner Math. All right. The most accurate math in the history of the internet right here.
Equal. But you look at me and you look at Small Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me and he's not even going to try. So
at some point here, Steiner gets tripped up because at some point, like there's so many fucking numbers that are played, and then at some point in time, he gets tripped up.
Oh, Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie. And
the numbers don't lie, baby. Holy shit. That's so good. So shout out to you, Steiner Math. One more time. They say all podcasts are created equal. You look at CobraCast and it's already 66% better. Add the 47th Battalion and the 199 and it's already 312% better than Campia. The numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. The numbers don't lie. Again, there's that 51.99 from Swords and Starships. Thank you so much. And Anthony with $1. Thank you. K Road says Neocon Ron had to cancel fundraisers in the Hamptons due to lack of interest and fired a third of his paid staff. Now Vivek is number 2. Jeb did it better. Yes, Jeb Bush. There was actually an article that there's an article from The Independent. All right, this is from The Independent, and look what it says. Look at the title of this article from The Independent. Right there. Ron DeSantis is the new Jeb Bush. A bloated campaign, a lack of charisma, and his opponents targeting him instead of Trump have him stuck in a doom loop. He is the new Jeb Bush. That is the reality of the situation, and nothing's going to change that. Nothing. Anthony says, I am back now, and Jeremy is the best. Thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you all for being here. It really is awesome to see how active the chat is here. Obviously, I don't, whether it's true or not is irrelevant to me. The fact is I've seen people say, wow, this chat's faster than Timcast chat. I don't necessarily think it is, but at the same time, maybe it is. I don't know. I look at it. Tim has 40,000 people watching him. We have 1,200. But on that point, we did beat him. Last CobraCast. As you see, number one, this is the U.S. Look who's number 4 in the entire United States of America. That's right. And look who's number 6. Timcast was number 6. That's right. So CobraCast was number 4 in the entire United States of America. So shout out to all of you. And that's you guys. That's you. That's the chat. That's all of you. Not just the super chatters. That's all of you. Every single person in that chat makes this shit happen. All right? I've said many times, and I'm no hate on Tim as far as, but I find his chat just as entertaining as his show. And I think I say that as a positive to him. Like it's whatever he's created has built that. And so I think our chat is pretty damn entertaining too. I think we got a pretty badass chat myself. Our chat's pretty damn good. The 199 represents all the damn time. Let's see. Jay's blank screen says on a road trip, Michigan to West Virginia. Be safe. Be safe. That's the most important aspect of it. So hope everything goes good. Nikki, I missed a few CobraCast, but you're still in uniform. That's consistency. Where's the Star Wars blaster toy you have? Remember, much love, Jeremy. Thank you, Nikki. Where is my Star Wars blaster? It's somewhere in here. I'm not sure where. It's somewhere in here. I have been in Pensacola for a while. I will say, because you guys, I'd mentioned, my little puppy face. He's 14 years old. He's having some serious health issues. I will say today, he's had a really good day. He's had a really, really good day. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, monitoring each day. But he's had a great day today. He's been up. He's been running around. He's been alert. He's been eating his food. So he's been doing really, really good today. So you guys got to take it one day at a time. Hardy Boys and the Phantom of the Film Actors Guild. I'm highly educated and I have the words, the best words, but there are no better words than 199. The best words you say? The best words you say?
I know words. I have the best words. But there's no better word than stupid.
Trump is the best. An ex-Twitter employee now is an ex-employee. Yeah, so Twitter is now officially X. Everybody's been making a big deal about the logo and everything. Like, if you look at my phone, I can show you my, I already put a custom, X blue logo on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right there, there's the X right there. So that's mine. But I have the Nova launcher for my Android. So I can customize everything on my Android. If you download the Nova launcher, you can do everything you want with your phone. You can customize everything. I don't know if this is on Apple, because Apple tends to keep you in the box that they want you in, which drives me crazy. But yeah, the Nova launcher, if you have a Nova launcher, there's the free version and there's a paid for version, but you can customize whatever you want with the Nova launcher. It's a fantastic app. So check it out. I highly recommend it if you like customizing your phone. Some people don't. I do. I have to customize my phone. I have to have control over my phone. Anthony says, finally, Sound of Freedom is coming to Australia cinemas August 24th. I'm going to have a good time watching it in the cinemas. Jeremy, best YouTube. I don't know if you're going to have a good time watching it, but it's a necessary watch, Anthony. And I know you're excited to see it because obviously you've been waiting. And yes, Sound of Freedom is now getting international releases, and that's really cool. It's one of those films you're not going to feel great after watching it, but you're going to feel motivated to watch it. And so I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are. Mike Hill, after the second week, the audience score continues to drop on Rotten Tomatoes for Barbie. Really? I need to look that up. Hayden Wayne for 20. Benedict Cumberbatch. Keira Knightley, Charles Dance. Yeah, Imitation Game is a movie I think needs to be on your watch ASAP after Oppenheimer. They're parallel, and I want a rating comparison. I love the Imitation Game. I think I owe it to Hayden Wayne to get that done. I got Idiocracy, and now I got Imitation Game. So I've got to get on it. The Snake Pit demands it, and I work for you guys. So that was definitely, both of those. Cucumbers was intentional. Got you. Cucumbers was intentional. So yeah, I work for you guys. But I have heard Imitation Game is very good. Stephen Wasick, FNT chat was grading this week. I don't give an F about what Sean thinks of Brittany Venti. I care about his takes and what he contributes. Crazy how some movies lose hundreds of millions and Sound of Freedom made its budget back tenfold. Yeah, it's authenticity. Anytime the chat's going to get wild, man. FNT, we had 12, 13,000 people watching us today. FNT chat, there's just it is crazy opinions in the FNT chat. And I think it's awesome. I love seeing it. I get so much hate and so much love. It's kind of 50-50 in the FNT chat. I get a lot of criticism. I get a lot of love. And that's kind of universal for everybody. The show is so big and there's so many different personalities on there. And I love it. I love seeing the conversations. I love seeing the chat go crazy. I love it. So FNT chat is awesome. Let's see here. But yeah, Sean was great. It was good to have him on. So Taker says Imitation Game was good, but the end focuses on the fact that Turing was gay. It mentions hormone treatments, which were bad then, but good now. All right, noted. I will keep that in mind as I watch it. So let's see. Hardy Boys says, whoever's pulls the beanie from Tim Pool's head, he shall be rightly born king of the internets and shown by St. George, Mary, and Christ Jesus. Somebody did that. There's video of that. It was at some protest or something. I'm not sure. Dragon Dan says, idea, Geeks and Gamers movie reaction channel. If one person on the team hasn't seen a movie, you can upload a video on it first. First video, Jeremy reacts to Idiocracy. That's actually something we've discussed because someone like Krista Nova, Krista has not seen a ton of movies. She's seen some, but there's a lot of movies she hasn't seen. And if we talked about Krista watches so-and-so, whatever movie for the first time. And with the studio that we have in Orlando, I think it would be perfect to do something like that. So that discussion we have had those discussions, Dragon Dan. Let's see. Lucid's Emerald says, hey, I've been a fan since The Last Jedi. I don't always agree with you, but we have one thing in common, MAGA. You all also inspired me to get creative again and to write a book. Well, that is awesome. And yes, I have seen The Last Starfighter a long time ago, Shadow Knight, a long time ago. And I remember loving it, but I was very young when I saw The Last Starfighter. But yes, back to Super Chat. I'm happy to hear that. I never want anyone that's just going to agree with me 100% because human beings don't agree with everything that another human being thinks 100%. That's just not reality. So I'm always happy when our disagreements can still be acknowledged as hey, I don't agree with everything. I'm 100% okay with that. And that should be the reality. That should be the norm. I'm going to have opinions that you are not going to like and vice versa. And that's just life. And that's how life's always been. You know what I mean? I bring up Andrew Tate sometimes, and people just lose their fucking shit. And I'm like, hey man, I'm a fan of the dude. I think he's funny. You know, if he turns out to be guilty of anything, we see some evidence. Okay. But I'm not just going to blindly believe nonsense from the media. I'm just not going to do it. You know, I mean, as a matter of fact, like there was this, I don't know if I can find it. God, man, it was this clip of like, there was this kid, man. Yeah, right here. There was this kid that introduced like Aiden Ross introduced this kid to Andrew Tate. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. This little 19-year-old kid just starts trashing Andrew Tate. Right here, look at this. This little 19-year-old kid just starts trashing him.
Best friend, his name is Mikhail. His name's
What's going on? My name is Neon. Nice to meet you.
So this is who I've been hanging out with.
Nice
Andrew.
to meet you.
Since you got locked up and went to prison, this is my best friend. We were kindled, and we went on a 100-game win streak in 2K. We were playing for 13 hours straight.
We were grinding video games all day. It was the funnest time of my life.
Yeah. But
you know what? I'm going to say something about video games because I haven't played video games in years. And now because I'm on house arrest and I'm entering my 6th month of house arrest, I decided I need to do something to relax my brain instead of just endlessly train.
You play games.
I decided to start trying to play video games. So what I did is I picked up where I left off because I haven't played games in so long. And I've picked up with Super Smash Brothers because that's the game I used to play about literally 20 years ago, literally on the first ever N64.
Right.
So now I've got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, and I want you to know, Aiden, that I would beat the fuck out of you.
I swear to God, you won't.
Smash Brothers.
You won't. All right.
I would beat you to a
just give it a minute
in that game.
I promise you wouldn't. We can put up money. We can play. I don't give a fuck. We can put up.
Here's what we're gonna do. Shut up and listen. Here's what we're gonna do. First thing we're going to do is see if you were lying to me earlier because you love to lie. You said you'd do something for me. I need you to go to Santiago and Argentina. I want you to go next week, and I will pay for first-class flights for you and another person to go, along with a hotel, so you can meet somebody who knows me and collect something I need collected. Will you actually go? It's Tuesday. You will fly. Shut up. You'll fly on Monday.
What the fuck is this? Hey, you're not going to bitch him around, bro.
Yes, I am, because he lied to me. He said he'd do anything I need him to do. Right. So now he turns out he's a liar. Are you going to do it or not?
Don't call my boy a liar. Watch your fucking mouth, bro.
All right, hold on a second.
Oh my gosh.
Mikhail, hold on. I want you guys to be on a good foot. You guys are both my best friends.
Yeah, that's all right. Yep. We're good.
Mikhail, do you know who this guy is? You ever heard of him before? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I saw him on the news reports for being a prisoner, but that's about it.
Well, he's a good guy.
Seems like a nice guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But look,
it certainly highlighted my global flame. That must be true.
But Mikhail, pretty much anyway. So look, bro, I will do something for you.
No, look, fuck off. I have a question. Did you actually do it, bro?
No, Neon. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm just making sure, bro.
You know he didn't, though, bro. You know he didn't. And
I know.
Will you do something for me or not, Aiden?
Okay, Mikhail, can you come with me, bro? You're my best friend. We have to go to
Chile. Yes, I'll come with you. I got you. Are there bad bitches there?
I don't know. I don't know if there are. I don't know if you'll be able to find them or if they'll talk to you. The point is, Aiden said
you know who the fuck I am?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
You're telling me a girl's fucking your bald ass over me?
Is that SpongeBob on your T-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Why am I talking to these children?
You got
okay. You take your inhaler, G. That'll turn the girls on. Right, Aiden. While he's busy with his inhaler because he can't seem to handle air without assistance, you tell me if you're going to do something for me like you promised you would, or if you're simply lying.
Okay, I said by the end of the year. No,
that's not. Why by the end of the year? I need you to go next week.
This shit's so fucking funny, man. I got to because he can't handle air. This kid is awesome, dude.
You're not going to do it. Just admit you're not going to do it, or I'll book the flights right here on stream. You going to go or not?
Okay, so what do you have? I have to meet someone, pick something up, and then leave? Okay, you know what? Can I have somebody do it for me?
No. You and a friend will go to Santiago, then Argentina next week. Yes or no?
Okay,
so how fucking killed there?
Wait, it's bad out there?
Yes, they kidnap and like cut your body parts off and shit there, bro. It's setting you up.
Wait.
They won't cut. No, they won't cut yours off. They can't mess with you. You got a SpongeBob T-shirt on and an inhaler. They're scared of you, G. Don't worry about that. You just turn up and you tell them who's boss. You tell them. That's right. You tell them. You say you're a streamer and you play video games all day.
You're a
You let them know who the man is. You let them know who the man is.
Favorite tell yourself. You dumb bitch. You're on house arrest, you pussy. You fucking loser. You and your dirty ass brother. Fuck him too, dumb bitch. Look at you just sitting there, you bald refugee. Fuck you.
All right, hold on. Everyone.
I don't know why you're laughing.
All right. Everyone, calm it down a notch. Listen, I'm
calm. I'm just saying that he has nothing to worry about. I'm trying to get you self-esteem, bro.
Listen,
I'm saying you have nothing to worry about. You're a tough guy. Go over there.
I'll tell you what, fuck, I got a better deal. On my life, me and Neon versus you in the ring, I swear to God, me and him are knocking you the fuck out.
We will fucking kill you, bro.
Oh my God, this is the biggest waste of my time.
What?
Even on house arrest, this is a waste of my time.
How?
Right. So you're not going to go next. Next week. So that was a lot.
You know what? Why do you need it? I'll do it. Fuck it. What do you want? What do you want done?
No. Don't, Aiden.
We'll have to watch some more later, but that shit is so funny, man. He called him a bald-headed refugee. Oh man, that kid's awesome. There's more I can show you, and maybe we'll do that a little bit later, but I don't want to spend the whole time reacting to that. Oh man, when he said because he can't handle air, I was dead. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? This is so funny, so good. Anyway, DeSantis has a weird little pencil mustache, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I mean, DeSantis, I've never seen a fall from grace quite like this, because like Jeb Bush was never taken seriously. DeSantis was the man in a lot of people's eyes, mine included, although I never felt like he would be better than Trump. For sure. He was not. I always said from the beginning, you can't compete with Trump. But DeSantis' fall from grace has been catastrophic. Meatball Ron was 100% dodging the question. He refuses to show Trump any loyalty at all, and it just proves he's a political rhino. Beard of shame. Hailstorm, I think we've got our nominee for tonight. And you got some real good stuff that you can work with on that one. Koa Lee, the reason I don't like listening to politician talk is because they say things, but it's a bunch of a circle jerk. At least I know what Trump is saying is upfront to my face. That's why he connects with so many people. That's exactly why, right there. He just does. He connects with the masses. Cerberus dropped 5 gifted memberships earlier. Thank you, Cerberus. I appreciate that, buddy. Mitch McConnell prevented Merrick Garland from being SCOTUS. That's something at least. I mean, yeah, if you could probably find a few things that cocaine Mitch has done, but he's overall he's been a net negative for everything good that we should be striving for in this country. So Zach says, imagine the Trump family actually doing 0.001% of the Biden family actions. New to this channel and have been enjoying Tuesday night's main event and Friday night tights. Hail 19947. Thank you. Let's talk about that really quick. Let's talk about Joe Biden. I'm going to pull a clip from Fox. I know everybody hates Fox. I hate Fox, but we need to talk about this story. Joe Biden has acknowledged his granddaughter. Oh, yeah, finally, a 7th grandchild. Here we go.
All right, took long enough. President Biden finally acknowledging his 7th grandchild does exist. Joe Biden saying in a statement to People magazine, quote, our son Hunter and Navy's mother, London, are working together to foster a relationship that is in the best interests of their daughter, preserving her privacy as much as possible going forward. Went on to say this is not a political issue, it's a family matter. Jill and I only want what is best for all of our grandchildren, including Navy. Now, that is a noticeable change from what the president said in the past.
So my name is Jill, and this is my husband, Joe. And, your children may not know, but we have 3 children and we have 6 grandchildren.
I have 6 grandchildren, and I'm crazy about them. I speak to them every single day. Not a joke. So guess what? They're crazy about me because I pay so much attention to them.
I wanted to ask about the trial going on in Arkansas with Hunter Biden and the child support. Are the president and First Lady monitoring that? And how come they haven't acknowledged the 7th grandchild?
I'm not going to speak to that from here.
Of course
Well,
you're
you
not.
know who will?
Who?
Gutfeld. He is furiously scribbling over.
So this is completely embarrassing. And I want to show you this clip because this right here, Benny Johnson tweeted this out. And this is very like, you look at his mannerisms and Joe Biden's mannerisms. This was the first time he was asked about it, reportedly. Look at the mannerisms in his face.
Meeting with the mayors. I'm wondering if you have a comment on this report and court filing out of Arkansas that your son Hunter just made you a grandfather again.
No, that's a private matter. I have no comment.
But
only you would ask that.
We gotta go.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Thank you guys. This is all
Classy.
the time we have.
You see that look? You see that look? That's a, knowing what we know now about the Biden crime family, that look right there, that's a I'm gonna have you taken care of look. That's a go to hell look right there. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. Disgusting. You see how pissed off he was? He was mad as hell.
Matter. I have no comment.
But
only you would ask that.
We gotta go.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Thank you guys. This is all
Classy.
the time we have.
Yeah, that's a yeah, fuck you. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. And I mean, I'm not here to, I would never speculate on things like, chefs drowning during paddle boat, trips at Martha's Vineyard or anything like that. We've never seen anything like that with the Democrats. So it's not fair to speculate on these things. It's not fair to speculate on these things at all. So I just want to make that clear. It's not fair to speculate on things, but it is pretty damn disgusting to see all this play out. Dara Mouth for 5 on Rumble Rant. What's up, D-Day Cobra? We're nice and speedy over here on Rumble. Come join us over here, interwebers. Yes, we got 121 people on Rumble, and the Rumble chat's pretty active tonight, so I appreciate that. Again, as I said, tonight after CobraCast, I will be live on YouTube, Rumble, and Kick, and we're playing some video games. And then tomorrow, I'll do a long gaming stream tomorrow for sure. And I talked about this tonight on Friday Night Tights, but I know a lot of people want us to play different games, and I'm open to that for sure. Gears, I want to play some Gears of War. That's what I want to play. I've never played Gears online. I've only played the campaigns. I would love to play Gears online, though. That's going to be cool. I can't wait for that. So, yeah, and more CobraCast. I know you guys want me to do more CobraCast, and I am actively trying to work on that right now. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much. I ain't stopping playing Fortnite, man, against the world. That ain't stopping me, but I love Fortnite too much. But adding more games and adding more CobraCast, that is on the agenda for me because the people have spoken, and the 19947 FM. I like that meme, by the way. Let's see. Lost Tale says Jeremy doesn't pay enough to stay in 2 different streams at once. Oh, yeah? What about that, Lost Tales? I just saw your comment. The fuck you gonna do about it now, huh? Love you, Lost Tales. Getting mentioned again without even getting a super chat. Look at that. Look at that, Lost Tales. Gets mentioned more than anybody on the damn stream and never sends a dime. Never sends a dime. Lost Tales for you. Cole Hauser. Yo, Jeremy, what's up, bro? 199. Yo, Joe, Trump 2024. Cole Hauser, such a big Joe fan, dropped a $50 super chat on our member stream last night just to say, yo, Joe. That's dedication right there. King of Diet Coke, how dare you disrespect Brie Larson? She is a whammon. She deserves respect. I do respect Brie Larson to the point where I would never be willing to show her feet on a stream because no one wants to see that, including Brie. Just saying. Chase for the $5. Thank you. Rodrigo says, just watch The Pianist. You think World War III is happening? I think that I think that the talking point of World War III is very important to the media and to the government in order to make you feel like Joe Biden needs to stay in office. So I think the language of the World War III, very powerful language. If you can float the idea that either World War III is about to happen or that it is going to happen, that right there, that hits the public in a whole different way. So I think that that's definitely their next COVID. I 100% believe that. But he's American. Why criticize me? Exactly. I can't criticize anybody who's an American, apparently. Ruthie for the $9.99. What's up, Ruthie? Everyone say hello to Ruthie. Look at Kevin. Kevin for 50. Can you do a reaction video to black people reacting to black person goes to Trump rally? Black people are, hang on. What? All right, let's see. I think I've seen this video, as a matter of fact, though. It's a black guy that goes to a Trump rally. I've seen this video. I don't know about black people reacting to it, but I know what you're talking about, Kevin. I know what you're talking about. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was this one. I remember. I think this is one you're talking about because I've seen this video. Right here. Right. We're not going to watch the whole thing because this is like a 30-minute video. I love this channel. Let's see here. If I can find it. God dang it. Okay. Let's see. Shared screen. Okay. All right, here we go. Is it Black Liberal Attends Trump Rally? Is that the one you're talking about? When you load something on your tab, your mic's cutting out. Okay. Noted. Can you guys hear me?
Everybody that comes to this country should go through a process.
So the settlers that came back here in 1619.
What's up, guys? We got the new Ken phone drop.
So I love this channel, by the way. Muted. Warren, you just got the notification that I went live?
They love you. Come on, let's go down.
Why do you guys support Trump?
Because I believe in freedom of speech.
That's right.
And in the Second Amendment, he's doing what's best for the country. Legalize immigration. Not illegal.
That's right.
And in the Second Amendment, he's doing what's best for the country. Legalize immigration, not illegal. Right? What's wrong with that?
Okay, so
those of us that have to come here legally.
How many of you in the chat have been to a Trump rally? How many of you in the chat have been to a Trump rally? I know, Kevin. I know you're just trolling as you always do. As long as you're going to send me a $50 super chat, so I'm going to respond, Kevin. So I better not be the only one or I'll be pissed off at you. I know Kevin personally. Kevin's a trip. But how many of you have been to a Trump rally? In Baton Rouge? I wish, but I live in New York. I could tell you right now that going to a Trump rally is so freaking cool. It's the freaking coolest thing ever. Let's watch a little bit more of this one, though. And then we'll go.
This and that. I was like,
He's safe if he comes in with you guys. Because he doesn't know. He's like,
come in with my
For sure, yeah, you'll be good. Of course. Yeah, come on, you'll be good.
Are you in the front?
You got to come in with us.
can you tell us why you support Trump? Because he puts America first, which is what a president should do.
So let me say that term, America first. Yeah. Let's go back to 1924. All three was playing. Guess what their sign said?
hey, hold on, pause. I like that first. Let's go back.
No,
y'all got to remember, he probably
probably was alive when she was really fucked up. So he probably got the experience.
Yes.
He probably really got the experience.
Good point.
Like us, he's like, we ain't really get it. We really get the experience of doing shit.
Bro, he said 16.
But the other guy was pretty older too. I mean, it's older.
Older.
He's older, bro. He probably in his 50s or 60s right now.
Okay, but the other guy was pretty old too, though.
He was younger than him. He was probably like
He might
mid
be
30s or 40s.
Nah, he had great hair, bro.
The other guy, like that guy?
Yeah, he had good hair.
Yeah, he was younger.
Right? All Ku Klux Klan. Guess what their sign says? America first. The first coin of the Ku Klux Klan, one side of the coin says.
But can you base that off like what one man said? Like he basically the you know. So, but we. Me too.
And I invest in the stock market and stuff like that, and I made a ton of money. So you see all these people over here and stuff like talking bad about them, but they don't understand. That's what it is. It's not that they
How many Trump rallies?
Donald Trump is literally the reason we're in this house today.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
The PPP.
The PPP is, yeah.
That is the reason we're in this house today. It is.
Advertisement, Kim.
I like these guys a lot. I actually watch these guys. They do a ton of reactions, and that's why I remembered this video, because I actually watched this. There's another one with a black dude going to a Trump rally, and he went in saying like he heard like all this racial stuff and everything, and we'll stop it there because this is a long video. But like he said like, oh, there's all this racist stuff going on. And this guy was like well built, you know, he was in shape, and he was treated like a normal person. Everybody was nice to him. Everybody he walked up to interacted with him, treated him like he was just, you know, just a regular. He didn't have like MAGA stuff on per se. He was out there with a camera crew. He was going up to people, talking to them, asking them questions, and they treated him like he was just a normal guy. And he walked away from it going, man, I was treated with respect there. Of course you were treated with respect there. Of course you were. The media has lied to you. Yeah, Rodimus Prime. That's the channel name right there for people asking. Rodimus Prime just dropped it in the chat right there. They're good people. I like them a lot. So, okay. Let me see where we're at. There's Ruthie's. Christopher says, DeSantis says a lot of uhs and ums. It's annoying. Yeah, he does. Phantom says, thank you, Jeremy. Jer Army Snake Pit 199. Hail. Thank you. Appreciate that. Stephen Wasik, can no one die anymore without it being spun into a conspiracy? I understand a lawyer, a bodyguard, and a caretaker allegedly being 86th. But for fuck's sake, a chef, hey, there is something to this, because if you look at it, and really what this comes down to, and this is a point that I made, 99% of the things I point out, I don't have a real problem with them in isolation. I have a problem with the hypocrisy of the situation. So do I have a problem with something like this per se? Okay. Do I think that Snoop Dogg and, you know, Nicki Minaj should be in COD? Well, I don't have a problem with that in isolation. But hey, if we're gonna cancel people, Call of Duty skins because someone said protect children, but you're gonna add Snoop Dogg to the game. Snoop Dogg did a mock assassination of President Trump. So leave kids alone. That's too controversial for Call of Duty. But we're going to add Snoop Dogg, who did a mock assassination of the sitting president of the United States at the time. And that's okay. Now, do I have a problem with Snoop in general? No. I've always listened to Snoop's music. I haven't listened to him in a long time. But back in the day with Doggy Style and Murder Was the Case, he was huge. And I enjoyed his music. Clearly, his politics, he's an idiot when it comes to that. But that's fine. He has the right to be one. But the fact that he did that, could someone else get away with doing that with Obama or Biden or Clinton? No. That's my problem. It's the hypocrisy of the situation. If everything is fair, then everything is fair. But it ain't fair. None of it's fair. It's hypocritical. So the bottom line is if Donald Trump had a staffer that worked for him that ended up dead at Mar-a-Lago, What do you think the media is going to do with that? You know exactly what's going to happen with that. You know exactly what's going to happen with that. So treat it the same. Treat it the same. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Brian Babbitt says, I don't like Ezra Miller any more than you guys, but I bothered to watch The Flash today. Loved it. Shrugs. And that's okay. You never have to apologize for liking anything. You guys know I don't sit here and tell you have to spend your money or your time how I think, because you don't. You can enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. You can spend your time, money, however you want. I personally found The Flash to be a terrible movie. I know other people that have liked it. Most people seem to hate it, but I do know some people that liked it. And but I did not like The Flash at all. I did not like it, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Jared the American, watch Donald Trump being a comedian for 8 minutes. All right, I can look that one up. And then Hayden, I know Hayden, you're the one that brought this whole thing up months ago, and I had to pull up an article to talk about the cocaine Mitch thing. 19th time trying to send this. Can we have a quick sidebar as to why Mitch has the nickname he does? How his father-in-law's company was caught in a metric F-ton of substance on a couple of boats for the uninitiated. I'll have to find that article because that's what I had to do when you asked me about it. I didn't know a lot about the story until you brought it up to me. So I can definitely look into that. Feet just want Jeremy to have to pull it up. Don't start that one, Clifton. Don't start. I don't have Hollywood Scholar here to count. All right. I don't have Hollywood Scholar here. We already that's two super chats for Bree Feet, and none of them is J-Rock. That's the problem. Hail, Jeremy, you missed my member chat. I will get to it. I apologize. Who was that? Darth Gavel. But I love the 19947 FM. That shit, it's amazing. 19947 FM is pretty great. Meme TV. They played Only in America as the intro for everyone tonight in Iowa after announcing them. With Trump, they didn't announce and played the one might go to prison, one might be president lyric. Send it to you on Twitter. Really? Okay, I'll have to look into that. Holy crap. I've been a Politico for a long time. I can talk politics for hours. LOL. Sorry for bringing it up again. No, Hayden. Don't ever apologize, brother. Don't ever apologize. Ruthie says that every time, those freaking feet. Ruthie. Every time I super chat, you have my avatar. Brief feet just for you, Jeremy. Oh, Ruthie just cheated. Ruthie just cheated. Ruthie. I have the exact reaction.
No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
No, get those things out of here. Ruthie trolled us. I respect it. Sacred Clown TV. I saw nothing but love at the Trump rally I went to. Everyone there was the same down-to-earth values and wants everyone to have a good time. That's it, man. That's what it's all about. Brass Bunny Love says, what do you think of the new G.I. Joe classified figures that were announced at San Diego Comic-Con? Also, in case it goes, there's no feet. Thank you, Bass Bunny, for saving us, because I feel like it's about to get out of hand. Ruthie has trolled us already. I feel like I need to take a shower now. I'm scared. I'm a little nervous. So I saw a few of the new announcements. They're announcing so many Joes that I personally can't keep up. And it's almost getting to the point I can't even afford it. There's just so many Joes that they're announcing. But I'm like, the only one I really haven't liked is Falcon. And I have the Lieutenant Falcon classified figure. I think they really screwed up on that one. It looks like his face was melted. But overall, like, Falcon's the only one that stood out to me that hasn't been a good one. The rest of the classified designs have been fantastic. Kecklord says, here's some bones for snacks. And Brondo for movie you get to watch. By the way, I don't call them politicians, but pot lickers instead. Hail 199. Thank you so much. 6 new members so far. Was there another member? I know we got member messages. I know the problem with member messages is they don't show up in the StreamYard feed. Stuart Hamilton, hail CobraCast 199 in chat. Trump 2024. Darkwing Duck with the 199 Snake Pit Roll Tide. Cornboy said I'd buy a Geeks Gamers hoodie if you put the 199 on it. 199 on it. Well, thanks. I'm rocking it right now. Thanks, boss. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. Critic 19 says, what the fuck? A top G comic from Andrew Tate. Hail chat. Yeah, I guess he's got a comic coming out. Not something I'm interested in buying at all. But hey, I'm sure he'll sell a lot of them though. Brian Bart says, know any great American or great anime to recommend? Any great anime to recommend? I guess I would need to know, are you a newbie to anime? Because if you're not, I can only recommend normie stuff to you that I have seen. But if you're new to anime, I would easily recommend Death Note. Death Note to me is peak storytelling. I love Death Note. Even the dubbed edition of Death Note is fantastic. But yeah, I'm very much a normie when it comes to anime. But the chat is about to explode with recommendations because it happens every time you mention anime on a live stream. The chat is going to go crazy. I have seen season 1 of Demon Slayer, and it's really good. I also liked season 1 of The Promised Neverland. That's really good. I hear season 2 is really bad, but I really liked season 1. There's a few more that I've seen, but yeah, Demon Slayer is really good. Demon Slayer is really good. And yes, we do have an anime channel named Weebs and Waifus with Geeks and Gamers. You can go check out Weebs and Waifus right now. But yeah, that was from Brian Barth asked that question. Brian Barth. JB says, my dog is more adorable than yours. Let's fight. Just kidding. Jacob Rodriguez says, watch Sound of Freedom tonight with my wife. What a gut-wrenching movie. Yes, it is. It's tough, man. So it is a tough movie to watch, but again, it's a necessary movie to watch, I think. Zinni Biscuit, long movies or podcasts don't bother me. They're great for when I'm sewing or crafting. Yeah, man, I have no problem. I like a long movie because I know that I'm going to get the full story. Like, I would rather have that's why I prefer series to movies almost, because series you have more time to develop characters, to get story. I like a long movie, man. I think long movies are good. You're settling in, you're there for something special. I have no problem with the 3-hour runtime at all. Mike Hill, I got that one earlier. I got to check that audience score. Money Wilson says, hail the 199, hail the Cobra. Thank you. Mikey likes it, says, I'm proud of this community. Creators supporting creators. Good karma. Hail the 199. Thank you. Meme TV, that I got that one earlier. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Yo, Jeremy, can you get DSP on your Fortnite streams? I think the G&G team would really love him. He needs help getting tips for his WWE account. I don't think DSP would like us very much. Just a hunch. Pay King says DeSantis was much better before he talked. 100%. There's Cerberus with the 5 gifted memberships. Matt says, hail the Snake Pit 199. Eatin' ass. Member message. DeSantis is a politician, and like all of them, he has no spine and a weeping vajayjay. He is a lieutenant, not a commander. He needs to sit down. I agree. There's Bruce Flash, just dropped 1 D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you, Bruce. John Yarber says, fork knife tonight? Yes, 100%. It's happening. Darth Gavel says, all rhinos, DeSantis non-answers were designed to attack Trump. That is why his chances are done. Trump, Aldine, 2024. Try that in a small town. Yeah, I mean, I'm still on the Trump late ticket, although I don't know if that's going to be the direction he will go. But I'm 100% on that ticket. John Parsons says, have you seen Tate's new comic book? I saw the advertisements for it. I can't say I'm interested at all. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to do well for him. Cora Line says, but he's American. Why criticize him? Oh yeah, that's right. I got that one. Richard Diaz with a member message. Thank you. Soul Geron says, just pre-ordered Tripwire from the G.I. Joe classified line in remembrance of my dad, who was an EOD. Yo, Joe, that is awesome, man. I think there is such an opportunity to blow G.I. Joe up if they did it right. There's so much patriotism out there. There's so much need for really good G.I. Joe, and you could crush it. Again, I don't think they will do a good job on G.I. Joe, but there is such an opportunity, man. If they did a G.I. Joe film properly, it would be amazing. Troy, member message. How can it be public knowledge that Hunter took advantage of his underage niece and nothing is done about it? Please make it make sense. Sickening. I know, man. It is sickening. It really is. Hayden Wayne just dropped 10 gifted memberships. And we got Soviet Bean dropping 5 gifted memberships. Look at there. Rocking and rolling already. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Hayden says, for 5, says anime, Black Lagoon. You'll love it. Modern pirates and guns. Tokyo Ghoul. Don't care what anyone says. It's great. Cowboy Bebop. I don't know how to pronounce the other one. Inuyasha, Psychopaths. Cowboy Bebop is one I've heard a lot about for sure. I've definitely heard a lot about that. And and then Black Lagoon, I'm not sure that I've heard about that one. Tokyo Ghoul, I've heard of this one. So there's, again, you're going to get a flood of recommendations. Anime is huge. Anime is massive. And people have to respect anime. They need to respect anime because anime is making a huge difference in culture. And I'm okay with that. There is Christian Rocker says, pull up. Sophie says, Gary complaining about long films, but watches Marathon, Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Like, bruh, if the story is good, I don't care how long it is. Hail the 199. Yeah, I completely disagree with any criticism that Oppenheimer is too long. I'm not sure. Like, I guess there's some films I guess I've criticized for being too long, but they've got to be few and far between, man. Like, I like movies that have some substance to it. I like movies that are longer, that take more time to show you every piece of the story. I don't know, man. I don't understand the criticism of long movies. Long movies, the way you don't get long movies, again, goes back to the whole, let's sit around with the corporate meeting and find out what audiences want. And that's how you start getting creative visions cut. And, like, oh, we need to usher enough people in the theater multiple times a day to get our box office. Just make a good fucking movie. That's all you got to do. Just make a good movie. Not that complicated. Not that complicated. David 450. Here's my contribution to that glorious back end. I want to see a Trump that is fired up from all the indictments, that is free to act because it's his second term, go scorched earth on DC. Also, someone forgot to charge Mitch before speaking. Hail the 199. Thank you, David. Did you change your name, David? I feel like there was more to it, but I appreciate it, David. Hope you're doing well, and good to see you here. And I agree. That's what I want. I want Trump. I feel like Trump was always going to go somewhat of scorched earth in his second term anyway, but this is going to make it even worse. And, this is what we need. This is what America needs. It needs a president that's going to go all in on scorched earth. So bring it on. Bring it on. 3 Trump rallies here. First was in Dallas 2015. 30,000 people. People chanted Trump's name, and he moved his fingers like a music conductor. Yeah, I've been to one Trump rally, and it was awesome. And he was just the enthusiasm there. It definitely on my short list of things. I want to go to another Trump rally before the election of 2024. So we'll probably vlog it. That'll be really cool. And I cannot wait. Dank Marine Gaming. Hey, Jeremy. Appreciate the shout out to the new gaming channel. Finally retired fully after some time fighting the VA for my case from injuries from Iraq. Now a veteran trying to enjoy what I can do. 199. Hey, man, you're very welcome. And good luck on everything with your channel. And thank you for your service. It's one of these things that don't get enough attention, and you'll never get the true respect you deserve. But as long as, a few people can acknowledge it, I think it makes a difference. So shout out to you. Was Rumble down? I saw somebody say Rumble's back. Was Rumble down? Reignited Republic says Rumble's version of the $1.99 is $2. Was Rumble down? Huh. I don't know. Somebody said Rumble is back. I'm trying to see. That freeze was Mitch McConnell from Disturbing. Oh, was Disturbing the freeze from Mitch McConnell? I'm going to try to find this Trump video. Trump comedy gold for like 8 minutes or something like that. Trump 8 minutes comedy. Let's see if I can find this one. Here it is. Okay. You know what? I bet this is going to be a good one. So we're going to watch it. This got 1.2 million views. Donald Trump being a comedian for 8 minutes straight on Laugh Planet. Here we go. Somebody's asked for this one. I can't remember who it was. Somebody's asked for this multiple times. So here we go.
And I respect Mexico. I respect their leaders. What they've done to us is incredible. Their leaders are so much smarter, so much sharper. And it's incredible. In fact, that could be a Mexican plane up there. They're getting ready to attack.
Sometimes when you tweet, you get yourself in trouble. You say cockeyed things. We don't know whether you mean them or whether you're just being a provocateur.
Sometimes both.
Do your kids ever say, Dad, hey, easy, Dad, come on, you're a little here or there?
They love me, and they want to make sure that everything gets left to them.
Well, yeah.
Last time at the first debate, we had millions of people fact checking. So I expect we'll have millions more fact checking because, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
Lisa, or as I call her, Miss USDA, I want you to be a judge at my next Miss Universe pageant. Because like the universe, you're constantly expanding and filled with dark matter. Go take a look at it.
The research says the crime does not match what you're saying. The Pew research, which is independent, says
Don't be naive. You're a very naive person.
the Pew research says that there are for immigrants on the whole
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about.
Nearly 200 dead, 14,000 who are sick, millions, as you witnessed, who are scared right now. What do you say to Americans who are watching you right now who are scared?
I say that you're a terrible reporter. We'll do the wall. Don't worry. We're going to do the wall. We're going to do the wall. And by the way, who's going to pay for the wall? Mexico's going to pay for the wall. I also happen to call him a lightweight, okay? And I have said that. So I would like to take that back. He's really not that much of a lightweight. He hit my hands. Nobody has ever hit my hands. I've never heard of this one. Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee. Go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Said many times that the U.S. is doing far better than any other country when it comes to testing.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Why is this a global competition to you if every day Americans are still losing their lives and we're still seeing more cases every day?
Well, they're losing their lives everywhere in the world. And maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me, ask China that question, okay? When you ask them that question, you may get a very unusual answer. Yes, behind you, please.
And who is the current Miss USA now?
Well, we have a Miss USA from who the hell knows where she's from. and
She's from Kentucky.
She's so cute.
She went to New York and she was hanging out at all the parties, doing what Paris and Lindsay do, you know, dancing and whatever. And so he held a press conference to announce whether or not she was going to retain her crown.
Yeah.
And then she started to cry.
She did.
So I just want to thank Donald just giving me a second chance. And,
Brilliant.
and there he is, hair looping, going, everyone deserves a second chance.
I know what's about to happen now.
I'm going to give her a second chance.
Your hair is perfect.
Listen, he annoys me on a multitude of levels. He's the moral authority. Left the first wife, had an affair. Left the second wife, had an affair. Had kids both time, but he's the moral compass for 20-year-olds in America. Donald, sit and spin, my friend. I don't enjoy him. No.
Well, Rosie O'Donnell's disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her; she's a slob. She talks like a truck driver. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
You're the president, and people tuning into these briefings, they want to get information and guidance and want to know what to do. They're not looking for rumors.
I'm the president, and you're fake news.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you for recommending that. That was awesome. Trump is the man. Never gets old, man. What he said about Rosie was so good. Oh, man. Love it. Love it. I saw, there it is. Major Dave. I knew it. I knew you had a different name. I knew it. Didn't realize I was under the another account. This feels more accurate. Yes. I hear you on that. Because I have my personal account, which still is like, it's still D-Day Cobra, but it doesn't have like the check mark. And it's like my Google account or something. Sometimes I'll comment on that because I'm signed into it for some reason. And people are like, "Oh, is that Jeremy? Oh, that's a fake account." It's like, no, it's not a fake account. It's me. So thank you. I appreciate it. Matthew says, Jeremy, thank you for streaming tonight. Don't mean to bring the stream down, but we lost my mom to cancer during FNT today. So glad the fellowship is here to alleviate some of my pain. Prayers, positive vibes, appreciated. Holy shit, Matthew. I am so sorry to hear that. I will make sure that we give you a shout out on Friday Night Tights next week. I am so sorry to hear that, brother. And I'm hoping that we can help, kind of keep your mind off things to the best of our ability. And so I will let all of my brothers and sisters at Friday Night Tights know, and we will do our best to give you a shout out next week. So at least that'll give you something to look forward to. Eric K, if you can just kind of clip this out and then just drop this in the Friday Night Tights chat really quick, just so we can make a note of this and we can give Matthew a shout out. So I'm so sorry to hear that, but we got your back, brother. And cancer sucks. It's the worst thing ever. And the chat, you see the chat right there, giving you all the love in the world. That's what it's all about. So we got your back, brother. So nothing but thoughts and prayers to you and your family. Sorry to hear that. Ruthie with the upside down face after she trolled me. Thank you, Ruthie, for the 50. Ruthie's pretty slick. Got to give Ruthie credit for that one. And I will give you another shout out towards the end, Matthew, brother. And thank you for just tuning in to CobraCast and for Friday Night Tights, man. We love each and every person that helps make this whole thing happen. And every single person is important to what we're doing. That is the truth. Like, every single person, comments, likes, and I know I say this a lot, but it's necessary to repeat this. If you're a lurker, if you're just someone that comments, if you're someone that likes, if you're someone that, becomes a member, if you gift memberships, if you super chat, if you share it out on social media, it doesn't matter. You make it happen. You make it possible. And without everyone, it's nothing. That is the truth. I am living proof of that. I've seen this thing grow. I have seen it grow from the ground up. I have seen it grow from nothing. I have been live on YouTube with no one watching. I've been live on social media with no one watching. And it seems like an enormous mountain to climb to get to a point where you have people watching you and then you watch everyone else. And it's just like anything else in life. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter. You always seem to want to look at what someone else has, and it makes you feel like, I don't have that. I don't have that. And sometimes I feel like I don't even understand what we have with Geeks and Gamers and Friday Night Tights and everything that's going on and the fellowship and the 199. I think that most people look at this and think, holy shit, this is amazing. Me, I just look at it like each individual person, and I think like how important you are to what we're doing. I don't see this as this massive thing as much as I see this as I'm very just lucky to be able to turn a camera on and talk to anybody and have anybody here. But it's amazing to witness. It really is. And so nothing but love again, Matthew. Nothing but love to you and your family. General Duality says, hail all. I recommend Dr. Stone. It's a great anime and still has a few more seasons to go. I saw Krista Nova in the chat. Is she still here? Krista, someone was asking about anime recommendations, and you know the ones I mentioned because you've kind of pointed me in the direction of some anime. There's Matthew again. Thank you all. So glad to be part of the 199 and the fellowship. The condolences are felt. That's what it's all about right there. That's what it's all about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Jay Hellstorm says Dr. Stone is good. It teaches you things too. So there you go. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Hey, thanks, Steel Leg of History. Appreciate you, buddy. Have a good night. And I will let's hang on. Find your comment. Steel Leg of History says, have a blessed night. Have to get up early tomorrow morning. Proud of you, Jeremy. Right back at you, man. Hope you have a good night. And we'll see you tomorrow. And like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow too. And I'll be back in Orlando on Sunday. Yes, I will be back in Orlando on Sunday. Brett is there and says, condolences, what happened? Well, we right here, Matthew says that lost his mom to cancer during F&T today. Friday Night Tights. Most of you probably know what Friday Night Tights is, but if you don't know, Friday Night Tights is a weekly show we do on Nerdrotic's channel. And it's a huge show. And so Matthew had let us know that, lost his mother during F&T. So we wanted to send major condolences out. So that's why. And yeah, all the positive vibes in the chat. That's what it's all about right there, man. That's what it's all about. AR Master becomes a new member. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Eric. Eric's got that message and we will be passing that along. So good stuff. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. We are at 800 likes. 800 likes. Are we going to get to 1,000? Because the threshold. So I made a new rule. I said, if we don't get to 1,000 likes, if we get to 1,000 in chat revenue, which we're not there yet, and that's fine. But I'll show it if we have the chat revenue there or the likes. So as long as we hit the 1,000 in one or the other, we're going to see that sexy back end. Brett just dropped 10 gifted memberships. 10. Mr. 30 Below says, dude, the Frank Luntz video that backfired in I don't know anything about this Frank Luntz story. I heard something about a Frank Luntz video, but I hate Frank Luntz, by the way. I can't stand him. I think he's a complete idiot. What happened with Frank Luntz? Let me look this up and see, because I don't know this story at all. I know he's a clown. I know that. I've always hated this dude. Let's see where we're at. Frank Luntz. Frank wasn't really. Let's see. Is it like a deleted tweet? Frank Luntz called this awesome pro-Trump video alarming. Globalists constantly criticize the truth because the truth is never on their side. I don't know what this is. According to Charlie Kirk, Frank Luntz calls this the most alarming political ad. It stands to reason truths can be alarming, especially when speaking. I don't understand. Is there maybe an article on this? I think it's. Is that it? The video? You guys want me to play this video? I don't really understand the full context. Can somebody tell me the context first? And then I'll play the video. Here's Juanita Broderick. All right, let's see. There's a meme our team made, and he had a meltdown over it. Look up. Oh, Lord. All right, hang on. On Twitter. Let's see here. Okay. Paste. Okay, so this is the video. Thank you, Meme TV. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this video right here. No, that's not it. Is it under? There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
If I was the deep state and I wanted to destroy America, I would rig the election with a puppet candidate. One that was so compromised that they would never say a word about it. I would create a false flag that allows for mail-in ballots. I would be in charge of the ballot counting machines. I would create a false flag to blame all who question the results of the election. If I was the deep state.
So they blamed this video on Trump. Is that what I'm understanding? Frank Luntz, is that what Frank Luntz did? Is that what happened? Frank Luntz blamed Trump for this? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then it backfired on him? I'm waiting for the chat to let me know. Frank Luntz is garbage. He's trash. All original music, AI voice. Lauren made the visuals. I made the outro. Okay. Frank Luntz is such an idiot. Okay, here we go.
I would prosecute anyone that went against me. I would sue and prosecute anyone that spoke up about the fraudulent election. I would use my powers to shut down all your internet businesses and bankrupt you. If I was the deep state, I would make everyone an example why you should never question a Democrat ever winning an election. I would imprison my foes. I would use my corrupt DAs and blackmail judges to destroy you. I would make sure all crimes I ever committed never happened. I would prosecute my biggest competition. I would make sure they could never run for office ever again. If I was the deep state, I would convince everyone that Ukraine Nazis were good and women are men. If I was the deep state, I would own every politician that mattered. If I was the deep state, I would push my pedophilia ambitions on you. If I was the deep state, you'd question your sexual identity, but not the medical establishment. If I was the deep state, you would fear to ever resist me. If I was the deep state, you would wish I was really the devil. If I was the deep state, I would say mission accomplished.
Yes. The fact that Frank Luntz, shout out to Meme TV, who's in our chat right now again, and sent a big super chat earlier. So I want to show that one again because really appreciate that. Meme TV has the only red soupy of the night so far. But hail the 199, Trump 2024, no brakes, all gas, love Isom and Drunk 3PO's books. And yes, it is super cool. So that is a great video. That's 100% win. And yeah, so Frank Luntz lost, if I'm understanding this correct, I'm putting all the pieces together. Frank Luntz freaked out over that video, lost his mind, accused Trump of making it. But in reality, Trump didn't make it. But because of his freak out, he then put more attention on it and it made it go viral. Is that it right there? And it is a fantastic video. So Frank Luntz, being the complete idiot that he is, this completely backfired. What a moron, dude. What a moron. God, what a stupid idiot. All right, Meme TV says, thanks, guys, and that's 100%. Oh, my God. Luntz is a fucking idiot. Always has been. Doesn't Luntz have, doesn't he have, an Oval Office or something like that? Am I right about that? Frank Luntz did, he had a recreation of the Oval Office or something. Really, the dude's a creep. Frank Luntz Oval Office or something like that, like a recreation or some shit like that. Let's see here. Hang on. I don't know what this is. We're just going to watch it. It's called Frank Luntz American Psycho. It only has 1,300 views, but oh my God. It only has 1,300 views, but it looks like it could be funny. Let's see this.
So, Frank, what am I looking at? You seem very presidential today. Where are you?
This is actually my home in California. This is a 78% replica of the Oval Office. And over here, as I turn this around, this is the Lincoln bedroom. So I'm the only person who has an Oval Office that you can actually sleep in, and you don't have to be a presidential intern.
This is not a green screen.
What the Oh, what a fucking weirdo.
Like if you got out of your chair, and I don't want you to because you have a mic, you can actually walk back there. There's depth.
Yes, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. And this is a genuine Resolute desk. I'm going to put it there behind me so you can see, including the buck stops here.
Wow.
We've got the humidor from Bill Clinton. Let's see if I can get that in the shot. There you go. This is the whole thing. And that is behind me is the painting of George Washington that was in the Richard Nixon White House. This is the red phone. This is the famous phone that was used to contact the Kremlin in the 1970s and 1980s.
Wow. That's something. Wow. That is something, Frank. I'm still trying to get my head around the Bill Clinton humidor.
Holy shit. What a weirdo, man. Yeah, that's Frank Luntz for you. Frank Luntz is a complete weirdo. A complete weirdo. Oh my God. All right, there's Matthew's message. We got AR Master becomes a new member. Gary and the guitar becomes a new member. Mr. 30 Below becomes a new member. Cerberus says, show the feet. The left one is not that bad. Bro, don't try to justify this, Cerberus. Cerberus. You're breaking my heart, Cerberus. You can't justify the left one. They're both bad. They're both bad. And Alec Baldwin's finger ain't here to save us tonight, okay? I haven't seen Darius here either, okay? Just saying. Let's see. Rollins says, if I was a deep state, I'd blame free speech videos on Trump. I think you guys really want me to play this this video again. If I were the deep state. I'll play it again. In a minute. He's so proud, LOL. Pedo senses. Yeah, this Frank Luntz is a weirdo. Frank Luntz is a weirdo. I see a lot of no feet in the chat right now. Where are we at on likes? Closing in 911 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 911 likes. Let me see. Okay, and I think I got some mirror messages. Linko Kenobi. Hey, Jeremy, what's up? I didn't quite hear when you guys were going to play Gears of War. I'm available Tuesday and Wednesday. I have Gears 1 through 5. Cobra Trump 2024 199. I'm still trying to work it out. I got to get with Rolo and see which one we're gonna play. I would imagine it'd probably be a weekend thing, but I'm just not sure yet. We got to work out the details of it, but I definitely are discussing trying to play Gears at some point in a few weeks. Give me a few weeks to get it all worked out. Give me a few weeks. I think it's funny that Warren Smith got like a notification from me that I went live at like an hour after we started, which is kind of wild. So, okay, there's Soviet Bean with the gifted membership. Thank you, Soviet Bean. I think we're called. There's Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier gifting a membership. Thank you. Dave Phipps says, Spaceship Battle Yamada is the greatest Japanese animation series ever. The original series and the 2099 series, even the live action movie is pretty good. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I got you, Johnny. I got you. I know you got some Rumble Rats over there I got to get to. Johnny's got, oh, here. Reignite Republic. I am going to change things up soon. Reignited Republic will soon be the business profile, while Silent Running will be the moniker that I will use going forward. Noted. JM the Elite Fan for 5 Rumble Rant. Ivan speaks highly of Akiba Maid War. It's about rival maid cafes in a Bloods versus Crips turf war, where they slay each other. I recommend Comey Can't Communicate. Very wholesome and funny anime. Yeah, the anime recommendations are going to start flooding in when I bring up anime at all. And I'm okay with that, by the way. Grass Mike, hey, Jeremy, check your email when you get the chance under the Geeks and Gamers merch. Hail 199. Noted. Johnny the Whiz Kid for $1. Another Star Wars question. Let me go to the top with Johnny's because he's got several that I need to read. Okay, here it is. Johnny says, how are you, Jeremy? Happy Friday. I've been falling asleep during your podcast because it's been so hot at work and it drains my energy, but I still give you a view to help keep your revenue up. Thank you, Johnny. I totally understand. I want to share information I learned from my coworkers. Lithium happens to be the money grab for every country, which is between Ukraine and Russia. Elon building Tesla in Mexico is where it's at too. As much as I love to give you more money, I have to pay off debts first, but I'm working on a way to get rich in hopes to help in any way possible with you and other projects. If it works, I'll tell you. I just started streaming retro games and I want to try Kick to get that revenue. But what I struggle with is tagging. What are the best tags I can use to reel people in for retro gaming? Hell, the 199. Yeah. So, I'm just being honest, and this is just my method. I don't use tags on YouTube or Rumble or anything. I just don't. I don't use tags. I used tags a long time ago on YouTube, and then I stopped using them because it really just comes down to the topic and the algorithm, really. So I don't use tags. Other people do use tags. I don't use hashtags or tags or anything. Just have it for over a year now. So I don't know if that method works or not. It doesn't work for me, but it may work for other people. So that's all I can tell you on that. I don't use them. But yeah, man. And again, you never have to apologize. You never have to apologize for if you can or can't support. It's never, ever been my game. It's always been like, if you can, that's great if you can, but don't ever take food off the table. Don't ever put yourself in a position, a weird position or anything like that. Hayden Wayne, no feet, Mitch McConnell deep dive, Battlefront tonight, Tito's vodka, the color black is best, long hair rules, man buns are gay, ponytails are practical, 199. I'm not sure how else to fill this super chat out besides watch the Imitation Game. Yes. All right. I'll give you Mitch. I'll do the Mitch McConnell deal. Cocaine Mitch. Let's see. I got to pull that up right now. But it's Fortnite tonight. Fortnite. We pre-decided that one. I got to find that article. Hailstorm, you found it for me last time, but I'm looking up now. So let's see. That's from the Washington Post. I don't know if I trust that one. There's one from Politico. I don't know if I trust the Washington Post. The kooky tale of Cocaine Mitch. Now, are they going to try to make me read something here or sign up for some bullshit? I got to turn my dark reader off. Okay. So let's see. All right, let me try this one. All right. Here we go. Is this going to make me the kooky tale of Cocaine Mitch? Let me enhance this. All right. One of my goals as U.S. Senator will be to ditch cocaine Mitch, U.S. Senate primary candidate Don Blankenship. Now, this is from, where is this from? This is from 2018. Having cocaine on a family-owned ship certainly should be of interest because cocaine deaths in this country keep going up. And even though that ship, I think, headed to Europe, we still need to be aware that there are cocaine and other drugs moving on the high seas on commercial ships. And if nothing else, it should make us aware that we need to be careful when these commercial ships are docking, when your country needs to see what's on them. And certainly the family, Elaine Chao and McConnell, should be no exception to that. That's Blankenship in an interview with Fox News. This fact check explores whether Cocaine Mitch is an accurate nickname for the senator majority leader. And now again, this is Washington Post. So I don't know if I believe the whole story here or not. Blankenship, a Republican candidate for Senate primary in West Virginia, released an ad claiming that politicians blew up the coal mine and then put me in prison. In fact, Blankenship spent a year in prison because a jury convicted him of conspiracy to violate federal safety standards. A 2010 explosion at a coal mine owned by Massey Energy, where Blankenship was chief executive, killed 29 workers at the Upper Big Branch mine in West Virginia. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, out of the blue, at the end of this ad, Blankenship calls McConnell Cocaine Mitch. He doesn't explain it. There's no tie-in to any other things Blankenship says in the ad. He just throws it out there like a slab of red meat. Absolutely. And that's the way he should be doing it. Blankenship's campaign later issues a news release. Don Blankenship releases Cocaine Mitch ad explanation, which we read with interest. Let's dig in. Blankenship is competing on, well, okay, I don't care about all that. Mitch McConnell is married to Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, whose family owns a New York shipping company named Foremost Group. The company was founded as Foremost Maritime Corp by McConnell's father-in-law. As of 2015, McConnell's net worth was somewhere between $11 million and $43 million. Are you fucking kidding me? Mitch McConnell's net worth is between $11 and $43 million. I just mind blowing. Donald Trump's the only politician that's joined politics and lost money. He's the only one that's lost money. Think about that. Now, this is what I don't like. As the fact checker, who the fuck's the fact checker? Who's the fact checker? Previously reported McConnell's net worth appeared to surge in 2008 when he and his wife disclosed a tax-exempt money market fund valued at between $5 million and $25 million. Pretty interesting there. Elaine Chao inherited this money after her mother died in 2007, a McConnell spokesperson told the fact checker. What is Hayden saying in the chat? Let me see what Hayden's saying in the chat. It's more now. There's more to it now. Okay. I'll have to have Jed's here. Jed, are you here, Jed? What's up, man? Didn't you find me a story on this Cocaine Mitch deal a while back?
I did. Yes. That was a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what Hayden was wanting me to look into it again. So you're the one that found it for me. I remember we had to find it and look for it. So look up.
I can see if I can find it again.
All right, look up the most recent story we have on Cocaine Mitch, and a short, sweet, to the point one too. See what you can find for me, okay?
All right, on it.
All right, go. Thank you. See there, we got good peeps here. So we're gonna see what he's able to come up with, and then I'll show you. And I've got to go back to my dark theme because this light theme is driving me fucking crazy. Hang on. There we go. Holy shit, light theme is the worst. Okay. But because I wouldn't read that article, I had to turn my dark theme app off. If you actively are using light theme, you're crazy. You're a crazy person. I'm sorry, but you just are. With that said, thank you, Hayden. Warren Smith, 50. Oh no. Warren Smith. Have you been hacked? Have you been hacked? Someone help. Warren Smith has been hacked. Warren Smith has been hacked. He says, I'm feeling weird tonight. Feet. No. I refuse to believe that this is the Warren Smith. This is not Warren's G's, okay? This is not Warren's G's. This is not Warren's G's. So, Jed, you got a lot of work to do. You got to look up Cocaine Mitch. You got to keep up with all these damn chats with feet versus no feet. And Ruthie, technically, Ruthie already trolled us tonight. So, Ruthie kind of trolled us. If you like cars, initial D is the anime you want. Says Minor Zircon. Noted. The title of the video is "This video will get Donald Trump elected." Channel is called Enriching Diversity, Trump's Best Speech. How long is it? How long is it, Maticus? Because we're at 2 hours now. And again, we're not tied to 2 hours. If we go over, we go over. You know what I mean? It's all good. So Tombstone is the best Western movie of all time. I don't know if it's the best, but it's up there. Recent times, 310 to Yuma, the one with Russell Crowe and Christian Bale, is fantastic. It's short. Okay. Hailstorm. Eric K, look up that title. The video is titled "This Will Get Donald Trump Elected." Channel is called Enriching Diversity. Look that up and drop it in the private chat for me. Best Western ever. I don't know, man. Unforgiven is legendary. I do like Tombstone. Okay, I am a fan of Tombstone, 100%. But Outlaw Josie Wales is great. I have not seen Cowboys and Aliens, so I don't even know if that would qualify. I'm not a fan of what is his fucking name? The James Bond guy. I'm not a fan of that guy at all. But I do like Tombstone. Tombstone's great. Yeah, I thought 310 to Yuma was great. The newer version. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Yes. Look at the chat, man. This is what I love about CobraCast, man. It don't matter what we bring up. We can talk about politics. We can talk about anime. We can talk about rap music. We can talk about movies. We can talk about, Westerns. We can talk about video games. It's just all of it gets discussed here. Christian Bale and is it Hostiles? Is that the name of that one? That one's a really good one. But yeah. There's a lot of discussion in the chat. Look at that, Joe Hall. Joe Hall just comes in here and just creates a firestorm in the chat. A firestorm. And that's what it's all about. Whatever you... So, watch Akira Ninja Scroll. I've seen Ninja Scroll. I've seen Akira. Ghost in the Shell and A Perfect Blue. Great long-form anime movies. Great long-form anime movies. Yeah, I've seen Ninja Scroll a long time ago. Don't really remember. It's like the first anime I ever watched. And Akira, I have seen that one too. And Akira is really good. I like Akira. Jesse L says, sorry. For what? You don't have to apologize. Roland says, in America, we call Fortnite 2 weeks. Kevin! 450. You ever gonna have a guest on CobraCast? Only we get to look at your ugly mug. Fuck you, Kevin. No, but so the thing with CobraCast is I want to maybe evolve it into having guests at some point, but the whole thing is I do so many shows with guests and with panel that I want to keep this as central to like solo as I can with an occasional guest, but it will affect the flow of the show if I have a constant guest on, but occasional. Cerber says compromise and just show one. Oh, can't do that right now, man. I can't do that. Okay. So we got some Cocaine Mitch stuff. Let's see, but we also got... Okay, here we go. Have I seen this video from Trump? It's got 5.3 million views. It was 6 years ago. Let's watch it. Here we go. Hide that. There we go.
Our movement
is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exist for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington and for the global special interest, they partner with these people that don't have your good in mind. Our campaign represents a true existential threat like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another four-year election. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities. This is a struggle for the survival of our nation, and this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged. This is reality. You know it, they know it, I know it, and pretty much the whole world knows it. The Clinton machine is at the center of this power structure. We've seen this firsthand in the WikiLeaks documents, in which Hillary Clinton meets in secret with international banks to plot the destruction of U.S. sovereignty in order to enrich these global financial powers, her special interest friends, and her donors. Honestly, she should be locked up. The most powerful weapon deployed by the Clintons is the corporate media, the press. Let's be clear on one thing. The corporate media in our country is no longer involved in journalism. They're a political special interest, no different than any lobbyist or other financial entity with a total political agenda, and the agenda is not for you, it's for themselves. Anyone who challenges their control is deemed a sexist, a racist, a xenophobe. They will lie, and then again, they will do worse than that. They will do whatever's necessary. The Clintons are criminals, remember that. This is well documented, and the establishment that protects them has engaged in a massive cover-up of widespread criminal activity at the State Department and the Clinton Foundation in order to keep the Clintons in power. They knew they would throw every lie they could at me and my family and my loved ones. They knew they would stop at nothing to try to stop me. Nevertheless, I take all of these slings and arrows gladly for you. I take them for our movement so that we can have our country back. I knew this day would arrive. It's only a question of when. And I knew the American people would rise above it and vote for the future they deserve. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. Our great civilization has come upon a moment of reckoning. I didn't need to do this, folks, believe me. I built a great company, and I had a wonderful life. I could have enjoyed the fruits and benefits of years of successful business deals and businesses for myself and my family. Instead of going through this absolute horror show of lies, deceptions, malicious attacks, who would have thought? I'm doing it because this country has given me so much, and I feel so strongly that it's my turn to give back to the country that I love. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
That last part was the part that I will always go back to, where he didn't have to do any of this. He didn't have to do any of this. He did it because he felt that it was necessary. And that was 6 years ago. Here he is at his age still fighting the same battle because he thinks it's necessary. That's a great American right there. That's a great American. 100% well done. All right, Jed.
Yep.
Have you been counting the feet?
I have. It's ahead by $8. Feet is ahead.
Feet is ahead by $8. Are we going to do we got to do a countdown, I guess.
I guess so.
God, feet are winning. So 2-minute countdown. Oh my God. All right. 2-minute countdown. You guys know how this goes. The chat's about to fucking go crazy. Holy shit. You can blame Warren Smith, okay? You can blame Warren Smith. Here we go. God, I don't have the feet pulled up. I got to pull them up. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Where's it at? Where's it at, Jed? I got lost.
Those last 210 saved you.
Oh, yes! The last 210 saved it. Yes. What's the final tally? What's the final tally?
For feet, $203. For no feet, $227.
Holy shit. Oh, man. Whoo. That was going to be tough. I'm looking. I was looking at them. I'm not anymore, thank God. But I'm going to stop. Here's the fucking problem. I have to Google that shit every time we do this. Okay? It's in my search history now multiple times, like probably 5 or 6 times now. I have actually Googled Brie Larson's nasty feet. That is in my search history. I'm going to this was sent 2 minutes ago due to lag. Look at Warren. Look at Warren. I don't want him on my damn computer. Warren trying to be sneaky.
That would have done it too.
Oh, man.
I was going to say, you pulled up that countdown real fast. So, yeah, that's in your search history too. So the feet probably are coming up right away.
Well, the search is that's pretty 2-minute countdown, and it kind of just auto-populates. So, yeah, I mean, the Brie Larson feet thing is in my search history now. Warren trying to be sneaky. Warren, what happened to you, man? Did you get hacked? All right. Do you want to pull up this? You want to do this Mitch McConnell deep dive with me, Jed? Since you, I know you're behind on super chats because I've read them all. I mean, I'm not all of them, but you know what I mean. We don't have to go back. You want to go over this Mitch McConnell deep dive with me?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it. You go ahead and pull them up, and I'll share your screen. So, you guys are crazy. There's Fantastic Mr. Knox says you guys are gross. No feet, no effing feet. David Phillips. Cerberus says half of 1 foot, the left one. What the hell, Cerberus?
He's in a couple of those.
AR Master also, please, no feet. Jared the American, no feet. Also, thanks for playing the video, Jeremy. I suggested the Trump being comedian video. Yes, it was you. There's Warren Smith with the feet. Brie Larson doing a foot scene in Frank Luntz Oval Office RP room is his Cali home. In his Cali home, you would hear Tarantino gagging in the background. I may need help anyway. Hail the 199. Steiner math, no feet. I'm a human calculator, and I don't need to see 1, let alone 10 of those nasty protrusions. There is Coco Noel, no feet. Brock came in. I thought, what the hell, Brock? Is Krista here? Does Krista see that profile picture? I'm telling Krista to look at the CobraCast now. She's gonna love that. Hang on. Look at CobraCast. Let's see. Look at that, Krista with the possum and Brock. Thank you, Brock. Appreciate you. I don't know if she'll see this yet, but yeah, she's going to love the possum picture. So I'll leave that up here for a minute. And there she is. Look, she is. Krista's happy. Let's see. Right there. Where'd it go? Some chat jumped on me. There. Krista's happy. She's excited. There we go. All right. So because Hayden Wayne has been so adamant, we are going to go through this deep dive of Cocaine Mitch. So, okay. So from Snopes, I'll let you read through it. So go ahead. We can read through it.
All right. So I found a lot of different articles on this, and I'd actually never heard of the story before you had me look it up the last time. And all the ones that are still out there that weren't taken down by the sites are ones fact checking it and saying that it's mostly false. That was the fact checker I saw on several is mostly false. So this is the one that kind of had the most information, but it also does say that it's mostly false as well.
Which we already, we know we can't trust them if they're mostly false.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah. So Brock's Kika confirms as Johnny Lightfoot. J-Rock, look, J-Rock, you almost got a win tonight. J-Rock, the fact that you didn't even start it, and it almost, how many? It was like $10 difference or something like that? $20 difference?
Yeah, about $20 difference.
J-Rock, you almost got it and you weren't even here. And you got better think Warren Smith because Warren Smith almost got you over the top. And then Warren Smith tried to pull a, hey, my super chat lagged. But yeah. You guys are the best. All right, go ahead. Let's go. So we will assume that, we're going to give you the specifics from it. We know Snopes is full of shit, but we're trying to give you the most information we can find with what's out there. So let's go.
All right. So did U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell own a cargo ship found carrying 90 pounds of cocaine? Now, every single one of these articles I found on this immediately follow something up with this with a relatively small amount of cocaine was found. They all say relatively small, same language, but 90
relatively.
Pounds, I don't feel like 90 pounds is that small, especially if it's in the possession of one person or in one family. 90 pounds is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it was discovered by the Colombian Navy, hidden on a boat belonging to a company owned by Mitch McConnell's father-in-law. And that's the loophole that all of these fact checkers have been going through, is the mostly false aspect of it, saying it's not Mitch McConnell's fault, it's his family member, so this is false. But as we all know, people do business with their family members. That's how a lot of this insider trading happens and whatnot in Congress. So it's still probably him, even though it's technically not in his name.
90 pounds is small if you're the cartel. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I mean, he's not wrong. Not wrong.
Oh, man. So, yeah, there they are with their fault. So, again, we here at the Snake Pit know that we can't trust the mainstream. We're just trying to give the points of the story, because Hayden is the reason I was aware of this. I mean, I'd heard him referred to as Cocaine Mitch, but I didn't understand the specifics about it. So continue on, Jed.
All right. So on August 25th, 2014, the Colombian Navy, in collaboration with the Office of the Attorney General of Colombia, so this is all not American sources doing this, and I find that strange that a lot of this information is coming from outside the U.S., reported the seizure of roughly 90 pounds of cocaine hidden in anchor chain storage space of dry bulk. I think that's important. And no arrests have been made in this case, and it's just kind of going in circles here at this point for a little while. 40 kilos. They keep repeating that. It was found in the captain's room. Then you can charge the captain or one of the crew quarters, Perez said. Apparently, Perez is a spokesperson who's saying you can't charge anyone in specific for some reason because of where it was found. It's not large enough to charge the owner of the boat, and it wasn't found in any crew members' quarters, so they can't charge anyone individually for it. So it's too small to charge the owner of the boat, and it wasn't found specifically anywhere to charge an individual. I feel like that's a massive loophole.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that's kind of where the story ended when it came to the actual criminal investigation.
Well, and, I mean, I would believe that if, we didn't have people dying in paddle boats, and then suddenly the police report doesn't want to mention who else is out there in the paddle boat. But this is the point. We can't believe anything that these freaks say. And the fact that some of the stuff, if I'm not mistaken, the story we read last time has been scrubbed, right?
Yes, it's incredibly difficult to find any active stories on this. This is from 2019, I believe, and that was the newest I could find. The one that I sent you in the previous CobraCast is gone. There are the only stories that are allowed to stay out there, or, for example, I have an example one right here that I can switch over to, is the story about McConnell weaponizing the story to sell T-shirts and making a lot of money. That is the only active story that is not getting taken down everywhere.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Maybe that'll be a Rumble exclusive. We'll have to dive a little bit deeper. So, because Lost Tale says he's got the articles. So we'll have to see it. So maybe that have to be a Rumble exclusive at this point. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with it. I'll look further into that though, because I'd like to know more about it. But I appreciate that, Jed. So
of course.
All right. So we still got a beard of shame. Is Hailstorm here? Hailstorm, do we have a beard of shame? Hailstorm? Oh,
hello.
Here we go. We got a beard of shame?
Yes.
Okay, I see that. And we got that sexy back end to show off. And I got to catch up with some super chats. So let's see where we're at. You guys have been crazy tonight. Jeremy over here monetizing Bree's feet. Warren Smith said, is the timer at 0 yet? I still got 23 seconds left. I'm lagged. God, I love you guys. You make shit so fun. Warren Smith's so damn funny. Rather see kangaroo nuts instead of Bree's feet, and that's disturbing enough. Holy crap. Brock only said no, not no feet. Recount. I mean, I'll fire the 2 minutes up again and make some more money, but I think that would be bullshit. That would probably take grifting a little too far. Warren with the 3 a.m. ballot dump. You guys are gross, no feet. Yeah, I got that one. Kevin for 50. Holy shit. Do you think the Little Mermaid got Obama chef? Holy shit. Whew. Oh, man. Oof. Oof. Man, oh, man. That's a good one, Kevin. That is a good one. I'm sure there's going to be some memes created from that one. Holy shit. Where are we at? Cerberus. So I got that one. No more. Emblazoned 64 says, watch Tom McDonald's American flags as palate cleanser after feet. From what I understand, Tom McDonald's songs get you kind of hit, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Cerberus dropped 5 more gifted memberships. Thank you. And a lot of artists just have that on auto. So like a lot of the companies they work with have that. So I think that he kind of you get claimed on that and you may get your video blocked. Joe C says top 5 Westerns: Outlaw, Josie Wales, Unforgiven, Good, Bad, and Ugly, Wyatt Earp, 1994, High Plains Drifter, The Cowboys, 1972, Fistful of Dollars. Can't go wrong with Westerns, man. Can't go wrong with Westerns. Ruthie says no one loves Trump more than Jeremy. I definitely think that there's a lot of people that love him as much as me, but that's because there's a lot of people that love Trump. But Trump is the best. He is the best president ever. Jose M says, when are you going to start posting more short videos again? I need to do short videos on Geeks and Gamers and D-Day Cobra, because growth for these channels, while we are maintaining, we're doing well. Like what we're doing on this live streams and the super chats, you guys are keeping us in business for sure, between Geeks and Gamers and D-Day Cobra. But I need to make more short form videos because that's what grows the channel. So I definitely know that that's something I need to do more of for sure. So thank you, Jose M, for that. Kevin says, can you play Watch My Feet by Dude and Neem? Watch My Feet? No, Kevin. No, Kevin. You insulted me, Kevin. You insulted me. All right. Ruthie says, Jeremy, why are you crying about Bree's feet? Dude, you're from Alabama, really? Dude, I ain't never seen no feet in Alabama that looks as bad as Bree's feet, okay? That's just a fact. That is just a fact. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for that sexy, sexy back end. That's right. That's right. We are over 1,000 likes. That's right. Sexy back end time. You guys ready for the sexy back end? Booyah. Let's see those peaches right there. 1,000 likes, 1,000 viewers, 1,300 in chat revenue, and 41 new members. Can we get the 50 new members? We'll see. But that's a sexy back end right there. That is a sexy back end. Looking good. Looking good. So that means I'm pretty much I'm almost having to lock into a 8-hour gaming stream tomorrow. 8-hour gaming stream. So that's a lot. That's going to be fun, though. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm going to have fun playing video games for 8 hours. And I'm doing a gaming stream tonight. So, yeah, it needs more viewers, 100%. Holy crap! Brock! Lying dog face. Pony Soldier just dropped one. Hayden says it was multiple ships caught up with 90 pounds in each anchor bay, and it was like 4 or more per ship. They found a lot on the boats, hidden in places where nobody could be charged, just enough to not go after the owners. Cocaine Mitch. What a piece of garbage. But I can't criticize him, Hayden. Remember, he's an American. I can't criticize Mitch McConnell. He's an American. Do you know someone, crazy story, someone from Mitch McConnell's campaign reached out to me about 2 years ago. True story. True story. I spoke with them. Yep. Brought up my Trump support. We just had a quick conversation about it. Nothing overly suspicious other than the contact, and I verified that this person was part of Mitch McConnell campaign. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, that did happen. General Turg Not. Hail Trump with the peaches. The member message. Thank you. Brock dropped 50 gifted memberships. Are you kidding me? 50 gifted memberships from Brock. And now you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for everyone's favorite moment of the evening. It is time for ladies and gentlemen. Hang on. Why is that not working? Why is it not rewinding? I gotta refresh. I almost spoiled it for you. Almost spoiled it. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for that time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah. Fuck you. Heartfelt.
Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. And we're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then I'm going to lose to Donald Trump in the primaries. Yeah.
Okay, that was good. Very well done. Very well done. Oh, very well done indeed. That was good. That was good. You give Hailstorm time. You give Hailstorm time. He can come up with some good stuff, okay? He can come up with some good stuff when you give him time. He's got to have, he's like Batman. He needs some prep time, okay? Give him some prep time, and he's good. Let's see. Somebody just said, oh, Cerberus says, damn, my gifted ran out just now. Damn. And you've already gifted some tonight. Cerberus, you've gifted quite a bit. So appreciate you. There's Willie Dave in the chat. What's up, Willie Dave? Okay, so that was good. That was awesome. And Jed, did you say feet are winning now?
Feet are winning by almost $100 after the $69 and a 50 came in. It's a time
But
for a
the timer
recount.
ran out. But the timer ran out.
Yeah, it's $98 ahead.
Should I run the timer one more time, or should we just call it?
Well, it's kind of a give and take here. Grift a little bit more or, see those feet.
Look at the chat. The thing is J-Rock didn't start it tonight, and I feel like J-Rock has to earn it better. So I think we just wait because Hailstorm's working on the Brief Feet video montage. You know what I mean? All right. It's up to the chat. 2-minute countdown. 2-minute countdown. Yes or no? Chat gets to vote. You know the chat runs things around here. So I want to play Fortnite. That's what I want to do. I just want to play Fortnite. 2 minute. No's winning. Holy shit. That's amazing. No is actually winning. Look at there. The chat has spoken. And if they say no, they say no. To be clear, if this gets voted down, I will accept the chat saying no. I'm going to make a lot of money if I choose to do the countdown. But if the chat says no, I don't do it. Because I work for the chat. No, Cerberus. No, Ian. No. I don't think he's doing the conversion because that's a little too much to look up. Because I know Warren Smith's is actually probably like $40, $49 American. But we can't do the conversion because there's too many. That'd be taking too long probably. So
it's so far ahead that it doesn't make much of a difference.
Okay. So right now it's no, and I think no is going to hold. I'm gonna wait till we hit at 3. I'll give it 350 votes. 350 votes, and then I'll call it. We're at 260 right now. 350 votes, and I'm calling it. So right now, it's yeses are trying to come through. All right, 273, 277. Play Battlefront or Fortnite poll. Well, the problem is so Chris is supposed to play tonight. She doesn't have Battlefront set up in Canada, so she I don't want to. I would throw a wrench into those plans. I personally love playing Battlefront, and I told her when she gets back to Orlando, we got to get Battlefront installed on her PlayStation. So I can't cut her out on that. If she's playing, I don't know if she is or not, so I've got to find out. I'll play Battlefront tomorrow, though. I'll play Battlefront tomorrow. All right, 305 votes. 305 votes. Yeses are trying to make a comeback, though. 305 votes. I don't think yeses are going to make it, though. That's to make up 5% of the vote with 45 votes left. I don't think that's going to happen. So the countdown was over, So holy shit. 46 to 54. They're closing in. Roman Viking, who doesn't like me, by the way, says Battlefront's lame as hell. Battlefront is awesome. Battlefront is definitely awesome. No feet. All right. 338 votes. We are 12 votes away from ending. And unfortunately, I will not be able to grift off of Bree's feet anymore tonight because the chat has spoken. And at 343 votes, 344 votes, it's a 4%. There's too big of a gap, so I'm going to have to end it there. So there, no countdown, no grifting for me. It ended, and no feet won at the time of the ending of the timer, even though Warren Smith tried me. So let me see. Is Krista let me see. Are you playing? Let's see here. All right. So also we need Ruthie. Can we see how much Ruthie spent in super chats tonight? Because she got a fraud alert on her phone. She's having to take care of it. So can you just put that in the private chat and let me know, and I'll tell her. So
all right, I got you.
So okay. So that is. Did Hayden send another 20? Because there's 2 sending up there. Play Battlefront or Fortnite. Okay, that one. Dragon Dad says no feet already won when the countdown ended. Brown Gaijin says, we are not Pennsylvania. No late minute votes. Zalisha says, feet. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to end it there. So we are going to have to end it there. I don't have confirmation from Krista yet if she's playing or not. So I'll let you guys know. I didn't expect this to go this long, but hey, it was a great CobraCast. I had a lot of fun. You guys are the best. I love how much you guys just play Fortnite tonight and some Battlefront tomorrow. I will play Battlefront tomorrow, 100%. I will play Battlefront tomorrow, no doubt about it. And I'll get the crew together and we will see. So, all right, guys. So tonight was awesome. You guys are the best. I appreciate it. J-Rock, you're starting to have an effect on the chat, and I'm not sure I like that. But you're starting to break through. You guys got way too close tonight. Warren Smith tried to troll his way into victory. It didn't happen, but Bree's feet definitely are making a run. So we'll have to see what happens. So, CB says $169 Aussie is 111 US. The conversion definitely matters. I agree with that. John Yarber says we need a Bree feet emoji. Oh, no, thank you. All right, we're going to leave you with some Sabaton as always. I hope you guys have a great night. I love you all. It is almost 12 o'clock here. It may be too late to do a game. Let me see who's still available, and I'll let you guys know. So I'll see you guys hopefully soon. I got to see what's going on. And then a big, long gaming stream tomorrow will be happening. So we're going to leave you with Sabaton. Have a good night, and I'll talk to all of you later.
With an
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Matthew says, thank you again for the condolences. All hail the fellowship. Thank you, man. And again, nothing but love to you and your family, man. I'm sorry that you had to go through that during FNT, but like I said, I'll put in a I'll let the boys know, and we'll give you a shout out next week on Friday Night Tights. Hope everything goes well for you this week. It's going to be a tough week, but hopefully we can give you some entertainment to keep your mind off of things. Give me about 15 minutes and I will be live. I'll be live on Kick, Rumble, and YouTube. So I'm trying to determine if we're going to play Battlefront or Fortnite. I don't know yet. So I'm working that out. So I'll see you guys here 15, 20 minutes. We will see you guys in a bit. Have a good night. Thank you all so much for being fucking awesome. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone.